Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Tuesday, May 3rd, 2022. I am Brantley Swanston Hendrickson. Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers, delivered the address to mark the observance of Agriculture Awareness Month. The theme for Agriculture Awareness Month is Fostering Economic Growth Through Innovation. The Agriculture Minister spoke of some of the initiatives the department will undertake this year.
We continue to say that without the foundation of agriculture, our economy remains vulnerable. And so we pledge to work further with our farmers, agro-processors, and allied agencies to ensure food and nutrition security. The Department of Agriculture has engaged in several initiatives, such as a land audit, where we are assessing the allocation of lands made in the past to farmers. This audit is meant to identify the lands that are being fully utilized as they are supposed to be, as against those that are underutilized, which should not be the case. Upon the conclusion of this land audit process, the department will undertake a land redistribution exercise with the view of further enhancing crop and livestock production here on the island of Nevis. Another initiative being employed is a crop scheduling program. This, it is believed, will eliminate the gluts and scarcities experienced in the past, where there is both overproduction and underproduction at different times in the year.
According to Minister Jeffers, the Department of Agriculture is actively engaging in an animal census, which he hopes would lead to a better coordination of the meat supply on the island. Minister Jeffers also noted that supporting the farmers will in turn support the economy of Nevis. He then officially declared the start of Agriculture Awareness Month.
As we embarked on this observance of Agriculture Awareness Month, we thank you for your support in the past, and we continue to crave your support for the future. When we do not work together, we are all victims. However, when we work together, we all become beneficiaries. I now take great pleasure to officially launch the 10th observance of Agriculture Awareness Month, May 2022. We once again solicit the involvement of all of our stakeholders. We continue to seek the support of all ministries and departments within the Nevis Island administration.
The activities to celebrate the month-long awareness are the St. Kitts Agriculture Open Day on the 5th and 6th of May, Post-Harvest Workshop on the 11th of May, Pesticide Usage and Application on the 12th of May, Organic Farming Workshop on the 18th of May, Farmers Outreach Vet Livestock on the 19th of May. On the 20th of May, there will be a farmers market. On the 21st of May, the awards and cocktail ceremony will take place. A training in roots, banana and plantain production will take place on the 25th of May, and a roots, banana and plantain production field trip will take place on the 26th of May. From the 27th to the 31st, farmers will receive their free seedlings, and to end the month of activities, there will be an open day hosted by the New River farmers on May 28th, 2022.
He was our beloved national cricketer, our beloved headmaster, our beloved politician, our beloved bank manager, which in itself is a remarkable achievement. He was our beloved premier, ambassador, government minister, civil servant. Many of us dream and aspire to become even one of those in our lifetime, but Vance achieved them all.
Amory, brother of the late His Excellency Vance Amory, gave in the eulogy at the state funeral for the former Premier of Nevis on Saturday, April 30th. Mr. Amory passed on the morning of April 2nd, 2022, at the age of 72 years.
He loved the country and the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. He particularly loved the people of his beloved Nevis, and especially the people of Gingerland. Our federation, and particularly Nevis, has been created on the shoulders of men such as Vance. He has led by example and laid a foundation of decency, hard work, commitment, integrity, selflessness, and a love for the people of St. Kitts and Nevis, which, in my opinion, is unparalleled. I long ago came to terms with the fact that I had no more and no less claim to Vance merely because he was my biological family, any more so than any Nevisian. He belonged to all the people of Nevis. He treated the people of Nevis as kin, and he will deservedly be remembered as one of the fathers of our nation.
Tributes were also made by Amory's children and grandchildren who recounted their fond memories. At the time of his passing, His Excellency Vance Amory was serving as Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary in the office of the Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis. In his tribute, Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris noted that Amory left a political legacy par excellence.
In 1987, he, along with others, founded the Concerned Citizens Movement, and within 5 years, that movement commanded the control of the Nevis Island administration, with Vance Amory making history as the youngest premier to have held that noble office. His competence, vision, and prudent fiscal policies were widely appreciated by the Nevis populace, along with his transformational leadership from 1992 to 2006 and January 2013 to December 2017. His tangible contributions bore significant fruits, including funding for the construction of the Nevis Performing Arts Theatre, the promotion of industry and commerce, the development of the manufacturing sector, the industrial site at Pinneys and Prospects, and the promotion of education tourism that birthed the construction of the Medical University of the Americas. Those who love him must now honor his memory, respect his work and his contribution. Vance is the embodiment of a national hero.
Also paying their final respects were members of the Federal Government, National Assembly, Nevis Island Administration, and Nevis Island Assembly, including Premier the Honorable Mark Brantley and Opposition Leader the Honorable Dr. Denzel Douglas, who did the scripture readings at the service officiated by the Nevis Christian Council. The mortal remains of the late Vance Amory were laid to rest at the cemetery of the St. George's Anglican Church.
The theme, Rethinking Nevisian Tourism, speaks to the fact that we have to take a long, hard look at ourselves as a tourism destination. As part and parcel of this difficult but necessary self-evaluation process, on the one hand, we must assess and determine where we are doing well and strategize how to further capitalize on our strengths. Conversely, it is also imperative that we examine where we have fallen short and determine what adjustments to our approaches and strategies are necessary in order for Nevis to remain competitive. We must become more self-reliant, improve agricultural and other linkages to ensure that we minimize the hemorrhaging of tourism revenue from Nevis to overseas countries. We must ensure that our locals become trained and certified in tourism and hospitality-related fields so that they could earn more substantial wages and benefits. We must encourage local entrepreneurship and foreign direct investment, and continue to ensure that any new product being proposed is consistent with the core principles of sustainability and responsible tourism.
Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, officially launched Exposition Nevis during a Thanksgiving church service held at the Jessup's New Testament Church of God on Sunday, May 1st, 2022. Exposition Nevis is in its 6th year and is this year being held with the theme Rethinking Nevisian Tourism. Premier Brantley spoke on the relevance of this year's theme.
It gives me great pleasure as Premier and Minister responsible for tourism in the Nevis Island Administration to declare and officially open Exposition Nevis 2022.
Exposition Nevis will run from May 1st to 31st, 2022. The Nevis Island Administration, NIA, in collaboration with the Medical University of the Americas, MUA, encourages persons who are interested in health sciences to apply for the NIA and MUA scholarship opportunity. 2 scholarships will be awarded to successful candidates to pursue undergraduate studies at an accredited higher education institution. The scholarships support awardees for up to 4 years of studies whilst attending the Medical University of the Americas, MUA, the University of the West Indies, or any 4-year United States-based institution. Persons who are already attending university will not be considered for this scholarship. Applicants must be at least 18 years of age, be a citizen of St. Kitts and Nevis, possess at least 5 CSEC passes, including mathematics, English, and 1 science, and be active in community service. The priority areas for 2022 include environmental health, pharmacy, medical technology, physical therapy, occupational or speech therapy, nursing, health educator, counseling, biomedical engineering, health information management, occupational safety and health, radiography, supply chain management in health and social work. For additional guidance on application procedures or for an application form, contact Shalisa Martin Clark, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, at 469-5521, extension 6490, 6491, or 6492. Or send an email to shalisa.martinclark@niagov.com. Or contact Shanola Murray-Gill, Training Officer in the Ministry of Human Resources, at 469-5521, extension 5163, 5164, or 5166. Or send an email to shanola.murraygill@niagov.com. The application deadline is June 24th, 2022. Jamela Brown is the winner of the Ministry of Tourism's Creative Seafood Competition held during the Jessup's Seafood Fiesta on Monday, May 2nd, 2022. Brown won with her dish Lionfish Taco with Guacamole Dip. This year is the second year Brown has won the Creative Seafood Competition. Head Judge Derek Good went into detail about the dishes and announced the winner.
On the bruschetta, we thought it was an excellent fusion of an Italian dish, traditional Italian dish, but using our local conch that we catch here. And I think there was a slice of mango on the top, and we had some local produce from the garden as well that was part of the relish that was made up with the conch, and we really enjoyed that. On the lionfish taco, we liked the fact that you were using an invasive species that we have here in our waters, and using that in again, fusing something local with a dish that is found in another country. So similar to the bruschetta with the Italian, the taco with the Mexican, and we thought it was a very nice blend of flavors. And the judges really enjoyed the chutney topping that you used with the gooseberry. We really enjoyed that. So as far as score totals for the lionfish taco, we had a total score of 281 points. And then for the conch bruschetta, we had a score total of 243 points. And so the winner that the judges deemed is the lionfish taco.
In response, she expressed thanks to the persons who assisted her with the competition.
I would like to thank my cousin, Deslyn Johnson Williams. Also, I would like to thank Kurt in Jamaica and a few other colleagues who encouraged me, along with my mom and my other family members.
Brown received a prize of $500. Second placer, Bianca Williams, received a prize of $300 for her dish, which was a conch bruschetta. The other judges for the competition were Liana Phillip and Ella Vonau. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, John Hanley, was the chairperson of the event. The event was one of the activities for this year's hosting of Exposition Nevis. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanstone Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.